Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Aledmys Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Escobar scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Anthony
Infield
Rizzo.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Brandon Drury. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Brandon Drury is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he's safe. Digging in, Carlos Martinez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. And you got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Too high, ball 3. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Oh, and he botches it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Escobar is up with it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Scott Schebler. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Aledmus.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Now batting number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Rendell Grichuk. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box now, Brendan Finnegan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Finnegan.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury into shallow left. 1 down.
Now
digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Anthony
First
Rizzo.
offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. He might want that pitch back, up and away.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
And that's taken for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
I'm sitting there shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Diaz scoops it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Carlos Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Drury is over, and he puts it away for the first out. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Devin Mesoraco becomes out number 2 this inning. Brandon Finnegan is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Grichuk.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drew Storen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Drew Storen.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Eugenio
First
Suarez.
offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Jock Peterson.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first, and he is in there. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Ready now, Brendan Drury. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Greg Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
35, Greg Garcia.
This is skied out toward right. On the move is Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Second baseman.
So striding in.
Eduardo Escobar.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Ready for another chance? Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trey Mancini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 67, Trey Mancini.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Now pitching for the Reds.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Miguel Sokolovich gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Miguel Sokolovich. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing third base, number 35, Greg Garcia.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Scott Schebler.
Line drive to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down. Digging in now, Devin Mesoraco. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hit back up the middle. Escobar ranging up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Tony Cingrani. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Escobar is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chris Hatcher enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Hatcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Scooter Gennett.
Lifted the other way to left center. Grichuk moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yadier Molina.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Line hard into left. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So digging in now, Greg Garcia. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in. He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. So
Miguel Sokolovic.
Danny Santana will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 39, Danny Santana.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch, and this one gets away. Throw to third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop. And they can't run it down.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Trevor Rosenthal enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Rosenthal. This change for the Cardinals. Now catching number 71, Carson Kelly.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2 hits in 3 at-bats.
Up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Reds. First baseman, number 25.
And that's in there for a strike. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Grichuk is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Zach Cozart, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And now pitch on the way. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 11, Brett
First
Gardner.
pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 down. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's There's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8